Fellow executives, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to the future of law enforcement. Ed 209. Series 209 is a self-sufficient law enforcement program. 209 is currently programmed for urban pacification. That is only the beginning.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
And here he is. And yeah, this is 99% done. In fact, I had to improvise a lot. When I mean a lot, because the instructions were written in a different country. It was no big deal. But I also had to improvise the color as well, because in the movie he was a bit of a, it was grayish, bluish teen color. I don't know what kind of color it's called, but this is more like black and white, but I like it nonetheless. And I had wires here as well. Wasn't hard to put in. When I mean a lot of articulation, it has a swivel here. It doesn't move outside to side like the NECA toys, but I think that this was much more cheaper. I got this a year ago. I had this laying around a year ago. Hopefully one day I can get around to working on this, so I did. At the time, the NECA toys was, with their 8009 was expensive. This was like $60, and now they're, over the years, their prices went down. So yeah, but I like this nonetheless. And the reason why I got this first instead of RoboCop, because the 8209 model kits were more difficult to find than the RoboCop himself. So yeah, and what's really cool is that there's a swivel here. I don't know how, but for some reason the leg is not shorter than the other. I don't know how that happened. They're the same length. I don't know. So if you can hear this, there's like a, it's not doing it anymore. Oh well. So yeah, the articulation. This can move. The head itself can move actually. Very stiff though, because it's rough. There, that can move. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Also to mention that this bit here, the half of the head here to this was not easy because I had to use hot glue. Now there was a lot of set of instructions. One of them was in English, but all of it, the rest wasn't, because the other one they had photos of what I thought what you're supposed to do is boil the pieces to make more soft plastic, which is what you're supposed to do. But I ended up using hot glue, so I got the hot glue gun. Didn't put any hot glue on it, but I did leave the hot glue a little while until I used the tip of the hot glue gun to burn this slightly back and carefully put it into place. And then I super glued the entire thing. And what happened was that I burnt around the edges so hard that it melted into the plastic, which is pretty cool. Also, it did the same thing here, around here. And the problem is that I had was, you notice that the pieces, one of the pieces did come with metal screws about this thick. Could not fit it in unless if I had a drill or something, but I don't. All I had was in my dispense was exactly no. So, but I didn't use the screw piece. I replaced it with but they're like sticks that I just completely cut here to here, and they just slot in perfectly. One of them is one of the pieces didn't straight out as much as the other, but that's alright. It doesn't really stand that well because it was hard for me to follow the instructions because it stands up perfectly well now. But if you look really closely, the legs are not even smoothed in place. That is not my fault. That is how I had to put it in. That is how you're supposed to put them in. They're not like... I think the shading and the paint is really good. I like it. I love it so much. I think it's one of my favorite and accurate models kits ever. There was so much improvising that I had to look at the photos and the photograph that it came with this model kit. And the gun barrels, they were difficult to get accurately straight, because one of them is this gun here is different to that one, because this one has the rocket launcher, the other one doesn't. Yeah. So yeah, I'm proud with this model kit, and I'm gonna put it on the shelf with all the others.